Hey guys, it's Charles from Tech Always, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Corsair 100R PC case. So let's get right into it. This case has a very nice minimalistic design. The front panel is made of plastic with a faked brushed metal look, and is bare except for two 5¼ inch drive bays and the front I/O, which consists of two USB 3.0 ports, mic and headphone jacks, and a power and reset switch. The sides of the front panel have a small row of intakes which don't provide very much airflow for the fans. The side panels are held on by two thumb screws each and have a stamp design to allow for more space for cable management and more rigidity. The top of the case has two 120mm fan mounts, but it cannot support a radiator due to clearance with motherboard and exhaust fans. Moving to the bottom of the case, you'll find the only dust filter on the case, protecting the power supply with a little tab making it easier to replace and clean, along with four plastic feet that sadly have no rubber on them, leaving the case prone to sliding. On the back, you'll find 7 expansion slots along with the only fan that comes included with this case already installed. Speaking of fans, this case can fit up to 5, with one 120mm fan on the back as exhaust, two 120mm fans at the top, and either two 120mm fans or 140mm fans on the front. But keep in mind, if you use 140mm fans, both left to be mounted outside the frame and will be extremely starved for air. If you use 120mm fans, the top fan can be mounted inside the frame, giving it a little more room to breathe, but the bottom fan will still be outside the main frame, giving it very little room to breathe. Moving on to the drive cage, it can fit 4 3.5-inch drives or 2.5-inch drives, with the 3.5-inch installation being toolless and the 2.5-inch needing screws. Above the drive cage, you can find the two 5¼ inch drive bays, which make installing drives very easy as you just have to slide the drive straight in. Moving on to the main part of this case, you can see that this case has lots of room for all of today's high-end hardware, including ATX, micro ATX, and mini ITX motherboards, along with GPUs up to 414mm in length, or 16.3 inches. Around the motherboard, you can see lots of holes for cable routing, but sadly none of them are grommeted. Probably my biggest gripe with this case is that there just isn't very much room for cable management, with just under a centimeter of space behind the motherboard tray. This makes a modular power supply a must if you want your case to look halfway decent. Also, if you have to replace your CPU cooler, chances are you're going to have to remove the motherboard, as the cutout on the motherboard tray is very small and most backplates will not fit. Okay, so overall this is a really great case and I would definitely recommend it. It has great support for lots of high-end hardware, and while it doesn't have very good cable management, it definitely makes up for it with its killer price of just $50. So as always, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.